Yo, we're back with episode 2 of Ball Talk. I don't know if that's gonna be the name. That's the name for now.
All right.
You're here with Shuhan, aka Shuhammad Ali, aka Shuhan Osama, aka Shu Shiesty, aka Han F. Kennedy. That's a new one.
Okay.
Yeah. To my left, we got.
He always busts me with these names. I still don't be thinking about any of them. But you can call me Ambrose. You can call me Unc. You can call me Father. You can call me Coach. But all the other narratives, hey, just keep it simple. I'm too old for that, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Auntie Kim said, Coach. That should be your name.
Coach.
That's what Nate's calling you in the group chat.
You calling me Coach?
Yeah, everybody's calling me Pops.
Yeah, everybody call me Pops.
Yeah, everybody's calling
I can deal with Pops too. My Pops is Pops.
Yeah.
But I can deal with Pops. I can deal with Pops. I'm cool with that. But good to see y'all again, man. Glad to be back. We working on the name and the title. Y'all put some in the comments, guys. What's the suggestion? What recommendation for that? So y'all can say, hey, it can be Unc talk. Hey, listen. Just don't confuse me with the other Unc. That's all I'm saying. hey.
So as we repping the Dolphins today, because it's a very special day. It's a very special day. Would you like to announce what today is?
Today is one of those. It was marked in history. Something phenomenal happened, and it happened about 52 years ago, back in 1973. 1970. Listen, today is my birthday, guys. Listen, 53 today. 52 today, actually. It was born in 1973.
Yeah.
So, 52 today, guys. Getting old, I can tell I can't even remember how old I am. But listen, excited about just having a good day with my family, you know.
Yeah, man.
I love these guys so much. So, they always ask me what I want for my birthday, what I want. It's just so important that,
Here's Cam.
hey, my family. Hey, guess what? We talking about family. Here's my baby boy coming through the door. Mm-hmm. I know he tired every time we saying baby boy, but he's the youngest. So we got to call him baby boy. So
right in the corner.
we're excited for him. But yeah, it's my birthday today. Listen, July the 5th or the 5th of July, how you want to say it. I'm excited about today having this episode on my birthday. So good talk for today.
This is the only day the Dolphins will get love from me. The only day. The only day the Dolphins.
Man, you gotta do everything. So you gotta have the Dolphin watch. You gotta have the hat. You gotta have.
You got the whole line.
You gotta have the whole line. So it's just what it is. See, I just jumped in front of my son, so I'm dominating. I gotta have the whole line.
Everybody drop a happy birthday in the chat, in the comments.
Yeah.
Say it in the chat like we on Twitter or something. Drop a happy birthday in the comments.
Yeah.
And we'll get into it. So today, since it's your birthday, 52 years. Now, obviously, you ain't been watching sports all 52 years when you first born.
No.
But that's a long
3 years. It was
that's a long time watching sports.
Yes.
So today we're gonna be talking about the best win that you've experienced as a fan in your lifetime and the worst loss you've experienced as a fan in your lifetime. We're talking about the lowest. Like this hurts. Like you had to cry yourself to sleep that night. We need that.
Need that one.
So whichever one you want to start, we're going to start with the worst, you want to start with the best, whichever one you start off with.
I'm gonna say the worst. Oh, I'm gonna do. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna do on my favorite sports teams.
Gotcha.
Right. So one for the Dolphins, one for the Auburn Tigers, one for the Detroit Pistons.
Can we take a guess of the best and worst?
I'm gonna let y'all guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all guess.
Which one we starting off with?
Best. Let's do
Best,
best Auburn Tiger football.
Kick six, right?
No, we won a chip 2010.
I feel like kick six, that was bigger than me. Because
it's not bigger than winning the
Cam,
chip.
we knew Cam was going to win. We knew Cam.
But we hadn't won in his lifetime ever since then.
Kick six
to
was
that
big.
point.
You remember we was at church for the kick six?
Yeah,
and we
running
around
up
church.
Yeah.
That was like kick six. That was a movie.
That was phenomenal. But see, that
Shout out
year
City.
had the catch in Georgia.
Yeah, the prayer and Jordan Hare.
The parade Jordan had, then had Kid Six. But my most exciting one was winning the championship against Oregon. But the game was Cam Newton against Alabama. Down at
came
halftime.
back down 24. Yeah,
It was down to at halftime. And we were at church with all these Alabama fans. My pastor's an Alabama fan. our audio video man directors at Alabama. Listen, I'm in the minority.
They knew they had that game on.
They knew it. They knew it, man. He left, dude, man. He left the church. He like, oh, it's done. It's over. We won. So I'm fellowshipping at the church with these Alabama fans. Didn't really want to be there. I'll just be honest with you because I wanted to,
You lose, you gotta be by yourself.
I want to be by myself. I'm losing. I want to take this in. So I'm here with them. I'm like I said. So I'm still trying to stay in my fan mode. Watch, he coming back. We gonna get it. You just watch. And Cam Newton took over the game. So that was like my most, because that led to a championship.
Philip Lutzenkirchen.
Lutzenkirchen.
Long live Lutzenkirchen.
Touchdown.
Lutzenkirchen was like a dog, man.
Yes. So collegiate, that was be my one. Listen now, the loss in football would have to have been.
Because you told me already before we recorded. Would you like to take a guess?
Oh,
Worst
what I think?
Yeah.
Probably when Jameis drove down and came back on us in 13.
Shout out Jameis.
Yeah.
We scored with
we
scored with like
was
a
up.
minute left.
Yeah.
We was up. And then
Once you got the kick
And
return,
then we would have, the dude missed the tackle for like this 80-yard gain for him to to get down the field. But I cried that day. Man. You remember that?
Yeah.
I was in there sick, man.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was had to be. Now, Van Tiffin was one that hit us. That was back when we thought we won the game.
Van Tiffin?
Yeah. Van Tiffin, he's Alabama kicker that won the game for them at Legion Field.
Oh,
that was back in the 80s.
That might say they ain't played at least.
That was
That was the 80s. They was playing Legion Field.
Yeah, that was emotional. They had actually made T-shirts with the Auburn score won because the guy was making T-shirts outside the game.
Oh.
And they came back and kicked that field goal and won the game. So that was, yeah.
Where does what is it? Punt, Bama punt? Is that it?
Yeah, punt, Bama.
Where does that rank?
What's that?
It was. See, that was our dry period. It was okay for a win, but a championship kind of outweighed. That's why that one, because we was down 24. And it almost looked like we was going. So that's why.
If
that
we lose
was,
that game, we don't make the championship.
we don't make the championship. So and then everything else fell the right way. So that way, one made a little bit more for me.
But I feel like that's why kick six got to be like.
But the results.
But y'all didn't win the
I
championship.
mean, we won the SEC,
Yeah, but we didn't.
but like that's not the whole natty though.
The natty.
Kick
yeah.
six is that's probably like the
Kick six
greatest
was
play.
phenomenal. Yeah.
The greatest play in Auburn.
But see, this is the other thing, though.
Kick six.
If Alabama would have missed, we would just been tied.
Yeah.
So, see
But
what I'm saying?
it's the fact that
It
it was
was-
like, oh, we called timeout with a second left, and this and that, and the whole thing, the leading up, it was great. It was a
Yeah.
movie. It was a movie.
It was a movie.
Auburn's gonna win the football game. Like,
Yeah. So Dolphins losing to Washington in the Super Bowl.
yeah, I was gonna say because it hasn't been no real like heartbreak.
That was an undefeated
Dolphins
season
losses.
before y'all was born, I think. Or before
Yeah, it was
you
in the
was born.
70s. It was when I was born, yeah. So it was in the 70s. So that was my undefeated season. So yeah, them dog years with the greatest quarterback that never won a Super Bowl.
Best moment, drafting Ricky Williams, maybe.
What has been the greatest moment as a Dolphins fan?
Drafting Dan Marino. Because Dan Marino slipped in that dryer.
Oh yeah.
He was projected the
But
top
were
10
you a
pick.
Dolphins fan when he got drafted?
Mm.
Were you a Dolphins fan?
Before he got drafted, or was
No, it was after he got drafted. Yeah. So, greatest moment is Pistons fan. Oh, the worst moment is Pistons fan. Larry Bird stealing the ball. Isaiah
Oh,
yeah,
out
lead.
the inbound, yeah.
on the inbound. Oh my gosh. Oh, that broke my heart. Yeah. That broke my heart. I love and hate Larry Bird. So it's like Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. I hate them, but I love them. So I got this love-hate relationship.
Yeah, he
with
was like
guys.
what, 10, 11, 12?
No.
No, that was in like 88,
That was
89.
88.
Yeah,
That was 87. He's like 87.
He was a teenager.
Yeah, I was a teenager. Still emotional.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, very emotional. Teenager, up and down. But of course, Bad Boys was the highlight. Rip Hamilton went. Oh, that year.
I was gonna say which one?
That was 04,
Which
yeah.
one means more?
That was a great year. 04.
The first one,
your last son was
or
born. Y'all won the championship right after.
that's why you were born.
Great time.
All that high with that championship.
No, I was born before they won the chip, dude. What's up with you, man?
Yeah, that was good. So
Which one do you put higher, the Isaiah ring or the
Bad Boys, they won two. They won two. Yeah, they won two.
Bad Boys. Now I listen. I thought we should have won more. No. The reason why I think we should have won more with Rip Hamilton, Charles Billups, and
so that
Wallace.
one is kind of like
It's like
what's this been?
It's like what they're saying now. Hey, it's winning one chip versus two. Expectation.
Yeah.
We went to how many Eastern Conference championships, finals? We lost to the Spurs. We lost to LeBron, and all we had to do was prevent him from getting the ball. We let him explode in that game 7.
What he had? What?
And then they got
How
blown
many
out.
straight Bron had in that game?
Yeah. And then we lost to Orlando. Then we lost to Orlando. So it's just, yeah.
I had to keep
I think that team had more potential to win more. So yeah.
Any heartbreaking baseball losses?
My heart. Well, I didn't like. It was nostalgia when Ken Griffey went back to the Reds, but I still didn't have a good. I ain't like the Reds. So, but he was going where his dad was, and he was trying to do that deal. So that kind of like that kind of broke me a little bit. Find out Barry Bonds roared it up.
Everybody was roaring it up. He just got
Everybody
caught.
was.
I'm just saying, because we was like, oh, he the man.
He was the man.
He was the man before the Royds. And everybody else
He
got
still
on
is the
him.
man.
And he was like, okay, I'm going to get on him too.
But the problem
He got
was we're defending him, saying he's not, to find out he was. See,
My thing is, bro, if we know everybody juiced up,
hey,
I'm not gonna take credit for the one that got caught. Greatest wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
oh man, see, I gotta go
Really
way
deep
back of ones that really got me hooked. So the wrestling match that got me hooked was Jimmy the Superfly Snuka versus Roddy Piper. Jimmy the Superfly was like one of the first ones that just go high off the top rope. And Roddy Piper, he was the Rock before the Rock. So he was very charismatic. He was always in people's face. He's the first one. I mean, I ain't gonna say he's the first one. But he always, if he got a microphone in his hand, you gonna get hit with that microphone. But he was just talking noise. He talked junk. And so it was like the soap opera before the match. And then Jimmy Superfly Snuka, then he wrestled more than he talked. So he did all the the high off the ropes, all the good stuff. Now, one of my favorite matches is gotta be tables, ladders, chairs. The Dudley Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Versus Christian and
Christian Edge and Hardy Boys in that match.
the Hardy Boys, yes.
Jeff.
They were that
Jeff
match.
will be special.
Go look that match
He
up.
was special. He just wasn't
Listen,
as special as he could have.
That match. Now talking about just a match of just stuff that's just happening. That was a crazy match, though. Yeah. So yeah. Now my two favorite wrestlers is always gonna be The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So
WrestleMania 17.
yeah. So
I was just watching it.
yeah. So that was one.
What?
So you talking about wrestling?
What?
Hey, you got to go back.
What?
See, I was wrestling. They used to have wrestling matches outside of Phillip High School. In the field, the baseball field across the street from it, they used to have wrestling matches down there. Junkyard Dog, all them Pops used to take us out there. He was a big wrestling fan. Pops is a big wrestling fan, believe it or not. He don't talk about it, but he is. That's my dad, guys. My dad's Pops.
What?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, bro, man, wrestling. So, you guys, okay. What's your favorite wrestler? And what's the favorite match?
Who Bears? Oh, you didn't get to the worst loss though.
Worst loss?
Well, he was a little bit older, so it was like he probably wasn't as affected by the losses.
Yeah.
It is
I have a loss? I mean, I probably got one.
Bro,
was a kid,
Shawn
so
Michaels'
it's like-
favorite wrestler ever.
Oh, I have my least favorite. That's
Shawn
easy.
Michaels' favorite wrestler ever.
I get that.
Favorite win, Montreal Screwjob. I don't care. We screwed Bret Hart. We got up out of there. We don't care. Look, worst loss, bro. We lost to Undertaker like what, 2-3 years in a row?
Mm-hmm.
No, favorite win is when we retired Ric Flair. That's my favorite win. And Shawn Michaels was like, I'm sorry, I love you. Sweet Chin Music, boom. Ric Flair, get up out of here.
Now, Ric Flair, like in high school, that's all we used to do around the school.
And then,
You want to be the man? You got to beat the man. Woo!
yeah, worst loss. Man.
Look at it.
We lost to Undertaker like 2-3 years in a row, and Undertaker retired us. And then Triple H was like, "Bet I'm like you retired my homeboy. I'm gonna come fight you now." I done did everything else but beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and then Triple H lost. Undertaker was really the biggest op ever. The biggest op.
Yeah. Undertaker was, didn't say nothing. Just came in there, come out that casket.
Shawn Michaels really dog.
I probably got so my least favorite. My least favorite is definitely when Triple H lost to Undertaker after Undertaker had retired Shawn Michaels a year before, and they was tag team Undertaker, and they still couldn't win the match.
But
That's
didn't
the-
Shawn Sweet Chin Music?
Yes,
Triple H in that
He
match
sweet-
too?
No,
I thought he kicked Triple H in the match
he
too.
kicked Undertaker into the pedigree.
It was the triple
And-
it was the triple threat with Cena, and he Sweet Chin Music, Triple H off the rip.
Off the rip. Mm-hmm.
Can't trust
And
Shawn.
then my favorites, dude. I don't know.
It's gotta be one of John.
Probably because John is my favorite wrestler. John and Jeff Hardy. But I guess John, when he fought The Rock, and he lost a match, but that was my favorite match. When he fought The Rock for that first time. And then when Daniel Bryan finally won that championship,
The Yes
against the
Movement.
Authority, the Yes Movement,
Yes
that's
Movement.
another one of my favorites.
Favorite moment, The Rock putting the people's elbow in them dress shoes. Slide. He had them dress shoes. Kick that leg. Which is one of the weakest finishing moves ever.
I'll drop the clip in there. I'll drop the clip in there. It's
It's fine.
the slide was tough. The slide
I was stuck. Yeah, he slid across, yeah.
It's like
He slid all the way to him. He stopped right. He somehow stopped himself. Did a little leg thing. And dropped his foot off.
Now, listen, the people's elbow gotta be the weakest finishing move ever. Oh, the leg drop from Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan
but at least the
drop.
leg drop, you're actually making contact.
Exactly.
His elbow, he just falling on his back.
All on the side.
Bro, please.
But he hyped it up so it's the
the-
most electrifying.
It's the elbow,
And
and
pull it
yeah,
out,
throwing it in
throwing
the
it in
crowd.
there and doing it.
it's the antics. It's all the antics.
It's like I used to laugh and love it at the same time.
It's the antics. Yeah, that's WWE. Speaking of Jeff Hardy was supposed to be. If Jeff Hardy wasn't just all the way doped up, he would have been bigger than John Cena.
You know what's crazy? He's doped up, and we still love him the
He's
same.
there.
No one cares except for WWE because it's a bad look. And WWE keep bringing him back because they know we love him so much. They just they make him leave.
Listen, for all the
yeah.
stuff, he had to be juiced up for all the stuff he was doing anyway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
jumped
jumped
off the
off
top
the
rope.
top
Yeah, you got it.
He jumping higher than that.
Yeah, he jumping up off that cage. He
Yeah.
jumping.
Yeah,
Oh,
hitting swan
man.
top.
Yeah, you gotta be off some type of psychedelic to be doing all
Yeah.
that stuff, man. All the colors, he be painting his face. Like
Gotta be
Love it. That's in.
that's another favorite. When he finally won that championship against Triple H, he jumped. He had the pin, and then he jumped on him and took it. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out Jeff, man.
Jeff gets no slander over here.
Yeah. Tables, ladders, and chairs. That's the favorite one.
Don't you see the writing on the
No. You know what? The other finishing move, Mankind, when he put the sock.
Sock.
and
That's
the-
so. It's like Santino.
Mandible Claw. Yeah, he had,
Santino when he do the
Cobra.
Cobra. That's so weak. It's just an antic. But he got the actual sleeve to put on.
Nah, the Mankind one is actually like, it's obviously weak, but it's nasty though.
Yeah.
Because when he first started doing it, he was like actually taking the sock off and putting it in there. I was
And
like,
then the folks that you
Mankind, Cactus Jack, Dude
Do love. Leaving everything. Okay, back. Leaving entertainment, going back to sports. So you didn't talk about yours. Did I get all my teams?
Yeah.
I did Detroit, I did Auburn, I did Miami.
Yes.
You didn't have a Dolphins' worst moment because it's just so many to choose from.
Oh wow.
He said the loss to Washington.
Lost
Oh
to
yeah,
Washington
yeah,
in the
yeah,
Super
yeah, Super Bowl,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey man, that was the first ring. That was Doug Williams, right?
Mm-mm, that wasn't Doug
Oh,
Williams.
I was gonna say that was for
No,
black man.
no,
So
no.
you what ain't Doug? Okay, never mind then.
Doug beat the Patriots that year, remember? Because the Patriots. That's another one where the dude came in and kicked and with the snow machine and paid off the snow for Patriots to beat us.
Oh yeah.
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 But no, they played Chicago that year. That was Chicago. Chicago Bears. That's the year they lost one game
The
to
Fridge.
Miami. Yeah, the Fridge. I hated that too because Walter Payton had did so much. They got down to the one and gave it to the Fridge to get a touchdown.
Sound
Walter
like-
Payton didn't get a touchdown.
Sound
in
like
the championship.
Saquon and Jalen Hurts to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like what that sounds like.
Same thing.
No. Walter Payton is iconic.
Sweetness.
Saquon.
Saquon now walking.
But you didn't give it to a defensive player.
I ain't never seen Walter Payton jump over somebody backwards.
Dude.
He didn't jump over people now.
Saquon now Walter Payton.
I ain't never seen
Yeah, he a long way from Walter Payton.
Let me stop all the old heads on TikTok and be like,
Recency
oh,
bias.
you don't respect greatness.
He doesn't.
all
He
these
doesn't
dudes."
respect
I don't.
That's
I don't.
recency bias.
I don't. I don't. I really don't.
He does
Recency
not.
bias, man.
Only old running back I get credit to is Barry.
Greatest never win a Super Bowl.
Walter's cool. Emmett's
He's a cowboy.
he got the records, I guess. he got the
He had
records.
the offensive line.
He
He
had
still
the-
had to run the ball.
And then
But he had an
when
offensive
you
line
have
that was
when you have the best receiver or one of the best receivers in the league on your team as well.
But when Barry, it was just Barry.
Yeah,
Barry was the offense.
Barry ran more backwards than he did forwards and still got positive yards. Oh yeah, Barry was the man. Barry was the man. So yeah, that's those losses, man. For you, Junior, you didn't do.
I haven't done that.
Oh, worst Saints loss. I know that one.
Bro, it pick any loss, pick any playoff loss of Drew Brees' last 5 years, and it's gonna be there. Take a guess which one it is.
It's the Rams one.
It's the Rams one.
PI.
Easily.
Mm.
Because
Minnesota,
y'all would want to chip.
the Minneapolis, easily would win shit. The Minneapolis Miracle, that was our fault. Okay, I'll take one. of those.
Ah.
That
Ran
was
into each other.
that was supposed to be. You know how folks be like, we never got Kobe versus Braun.
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be Breeze versus Brady that year. It was there, but the NFL's rigged.
Marcus
They
Williams.
know if Drew Brees would have walked in that Super Bowl against Tom Brady, they know what was going to happen. They know what was going to happen.
Tom Brady just putting the belt.
How many points did they put up on the Rams? They barely beat the Rams.
Rams had didn't they have the best defense in the league that year?
No, our defense is better than theirs.
They have Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald is just an outlier. That's like it's. Yeah, because Minneapolis Miracle, that was our fault. We just can't tackle. Okay, cool. But that Rams junk, bro, that was clear pass interference, and they ain't call it. Then Jared Goff talking about something. Oh, they still could have won in overtime.
They could have. Y'all had the ball first. Go score a touchdown.
I mean, Drew Brees, Aaron Donald broke his hand on that play. Broke Drew Brees' hand on that play.
Protect.
It's Aaron Donald. You can't say protect. It's Aaron Donald. There's no such thing as protect.
At the end of the day.
It's only delay. Yeah, that's NFL. It's obviously no
I
call.
don't want to talk about my favorite
Greatest,
loss, but early.
Greatest NFL win.
Super Bowl.
I became a fan after the Super Bowl. So I didn't watch that Super Bowl. Trying to think. 540 when Drew Brees broke the passing touchdown record against the Colts
Okay.
that game. He was like 540 in the 504, something like that. When we broke the record, that was a movie. Shout out Josh Hill for scoring that touchdown. You'll be a Saints legend forever.
OKC.
Ah,
I know he
Ha!
fresh off his best one. Now.
no,
he fresh
that's
off
not
his-
even the best.
What?
That's not it. Because you talk about a game, you know the greatest game I've experienced as an OKC fan? Try to guess.
Maybe one of them times Russ went for 50. Yeah.
50-point triple-double versus the Nuggets when we hit that game winner.
Oh yeah.
That locked up MVP.
'Cause that was like to clinch the playoffs and to break the triple double record, right?
And we got that was MVP, right? After that, boom, MVP. That was a movie. I was like, this is Russ's greatest game ever. I love. We've always been Jokic's father.
All right.
By the way.
What?
So worst loss. Heat.
Oh no! Oh, I don't care about that Heat stuff. We was like 12 years old. Steph with Steph Chuck from half court.
Ooh.
That ended everything. I know Kevin Durant.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say that game 7 when they came back 3-1.
No, because in the
Or really
moment,
the game 6 because y'all should have won.
in the moment, I wasn't like, okay, we just blew a 3-1 lead, whatever. We had lost plenty of times before then, so I'm like, okay, whatever. But after that game, I knew Kevin Durant was like, yeah, I want to go play with that, brother.
Russ not taking that shot.
I mean, it was basically the same shot when we beat Denver. It was pretty deep.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't that deep. But yeah, after that, I was like, this man is Satan. I was like, there's no beating this man. After that, I was like, you can't stop that man. He just pulled like no timeout or nothing. He just got the ball off the inbound, boom, and just chucked. And that jump was cash. I said, wow. Any of the Andrew Wiggins half-court game winners, because it's like 3 or 4 of them. Andrew Wiggins loved killing us from half-court per game. But no, that Steph one hurt. That one hurt for real.
My name is Tanya Terry, and I'm the
Florida State, worst loss. We actually won the game, but when Jordan Travis broke his leg,
Oh yeah, that's the
worst because they took us out of the playoff. So that one hurt.
Very stupid.
But no other we lose game. No, forget that. When I drove to Tallahassee
That's what I thought you were
to watch us lose to Boston College,
That's what I thought you were gonna say. Yeah.
DJ Ugalagale, however you're forever on hate watch. 5 hours to Tallahassee, and I'm gonna drop the clip in the video. This man overthrew a corner route. We're on the goal line, and he overthrew a wide open corner route for a touchdown. I knew how the season was gonna go after. Shout out Thomas Castellanos though, because he's with us now. Because he ran all over us that game. Yeah, I was like, dude, and I'm with my people. I'm with my other Florida State fans. We and we lit, and I'm just watching. I'm like, and it went so downhill so fast. Like I said, Jameis, you're a national treasure. We love you. You do no wrong in my eyes.
Man, well, worst loss for Panthers when Cam didn't dive on that ball, man.
Really? It wasn't T.J. Watt?
T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt broke his shoulder. When T.J. Watt hit Cam, when he hit Cam.
Oh, we were 7-2.
Yeah.
And Cam was hooping. It was like 17, I think. We was like, Christian McCaffrey was on his, just doing everything. Cam was hooping. And we didn't have no receivers still.
He's throwing damn
Typical
punches.
Cam Newton, like just hooping with the gang of nobodies.
Quarterbacks' best seasons always come with the worst receivers. Always.
And I was like, man, we was playing so good. Luke Kuechly was good. And then after that, it was like Cam got hurt.
Shaq Thompson was on the team too.
Shaq Thompson was playing. But he was
Thomas
playing well
Davis.
because he didn't have to carry the load. It was Luke team.
And Thomas Davis was doing that team too.
Yes, man. No, he went to the Chargers that year, I think. Or the year
Not
after.
17.
Or it was
It's probably
one,
the year after.
one of them years he left for the Chargers.
Josh Norman.
Yeah. I don't like to think about that, though. Yeah.
So that was the
Shout out
worst
Josh
Super Bowl
Norman.
The
loss.
Super Bowl loss.
Josh Norman gonna be the next Richard Sherman.
He started beefing Odell. He should have left Odell alone, bro.
Yeah.
But your fandom was on an all-time high. Because he was already an Auburn fan. We just won the national
As an Auburn
championship.
fan.
How I feel about Jameis, that's how Cam feels about Cam. But it's like,
It's different, though.
Yeah.
there's a poster. That
He
poster's
fought-
still in the
he
closet.
fought-
I have a
followed
poster
Cam.
literally of the first shoe or cleat that Cam Newton made.
It's a big poster.
And it's literally just the cleat. It's not Cam Newton on it. It's
It's
literally
just
just
the
the cleat in my closet.
Super fan. Like, jerseys in my closet. That's the Super Bowl jerseys in my
I
closet.
need to get that, too. That's mine.
You can't fit.
So listen. So
Neither can you.
Cam won a national championship. You became a Panthers fan, following Cam Newton to the Panthers.
And then his first game,
First
he had
game,
like 400
It
yards.
was a
Yeah.
movie. It was a movie.
And I was like, we lost still, but I was like, bro,
Oh,
he
this
hooped.
is
No,
Like, he
yeah.
Cam, I'm Cam. He went to Auburn Panthers. I was like, okay, I'm Auburn.
You were number 2 in Little League.
I wore number 2
It was a
in
whole
Little
thing.
League for
It was a
Cam
whole
Newton. I tried to
thing.
play quarterback.
Because
in
he's
Little
like,
League.
oh, Cam 6'6" can play quarterback. He's like, I can play quarterback too.
Quarterback too.
But
So then you missed that practice.
then I missed the year, went on vacation Sunday,
Full
came
back.
back.
Full
back.
back. Back to full back.
I don't even know what my favorite win is, dude. Probably when we finally beat the Seahawks. And it was one of them playoff runs. We finally beat them. I think it was 15. I'm not sure. I think it was 15. We finally beat them in the playoffs. I was like, okay.
Was that the one when he was staring them down?
I think so. I don't know if we won that game.
I'll drop that clip in there too. That's aura.
Yeah,
Cam.
I don't know.
Holy aura, Cam Newton.
Let me see. I think we did beat them in Panthers 2015 playoffs. We was, and you know what? Another candidate for least favorite moment when we were undefeated and we went to the game in Atlanta and they lost.
And Julio had a
Jones,
field day. And Julio was on time.
Julio Jones head top Luke Kuechly and Kurt Coleman at the same time.
Yeah.
Turned, ran the end zone, and did a telly. I'm
I'll
like,
drop that
Julio,
clip.
you don't never celebrate, bro. Julio, you don't never celebrate touchdowns. You just
He did
ball
that.
to the ref, and you gonna run through the end zone on us.
And let me tell you, it's always gonna be a hate watch.
Yep, that's what it was. Yeah, we beat because we blew the Cardinals out, and we finally beat the Seahawks.
It's always gonna be a hate watch. So we went to Atlanta to watch Cam Newton play. I had a Julio jersey on. I don't care. I'm not rooting for any team he loses for. It's always gonna be a hate watch.
But when I do it, when I say I'm not rooting for OKC,
listen, I know where you get it from. Listen, hate watch. How I became an Auburn Tiger fan. My brother was a Alabama Crimson Tide fan. I could not be the same fan with him.
It's rooted in
So,
blood.
so it's rooted in there.
We're born
Hey,
this way.
why I'm not a Dallas Cowboy? My brother's a big Dallas Cowboy fan. I can't root
Really?
for that. Yes.
Ew.
I can't root for the Cowboys.
I got
So, so now I'm a Dolphin fan. So he's a big Los Angeles Laker fan. I couldn't root for the Lakers. I got family in Detroit. Went to Detroit. Fell in love with the Pistons. So yeah, I got my fandom out of hate too. I ain't gonna even lie.
Uncle Jeff sent me some Clippers gear because he sent us Clippers gear because he was like, we don't want Lakers gear. He's like, we don't.
You know I don't like the Lakers. You know
We don't want no Lakers gear. Send us
Uh,
Clippers gear instead. That's when Lob City was a thing too. It was like,
Yeah.
send us Clippers.
What's my favorite Auburn? Actually, I enjoyed the prayer and Jordan Hare more than I did the kick six. I say that while I was running around the church when it happened. But definitely 2010 is one, and then prayer and Jordan Hare is two.
Yeah,
Least
Nick
favorite.
Marshall just chucked. He was like, double coverage, I don't care.
It was like 4th and 23. He was like, hey man,
Some
throw it up there.
prayer,
And you know
literally a
what's
prayer.
crazy?
Isn't it?
They drove down the field in like 30
I dropped
seconds
clip.
and almost scored on us. Carl Lawson got a sack to win the game.
Yeah.
Shout out Carl Lawson. Least favorite is definitely when Kelvin Benjamin head top my dog Chris Davis for the touchdown.
Oh, man. Kelvin ain't done nothing since.
And we had like 20 seconds. I was like, man. And Trey Mason got the ball on a little flea flicker play. He got loose, and then somebody just came and blindsided him in the game. I was like, man.
It was the kick return. The kick return what did it.
I was sick, bro. I went in the crib. Or I went not in the crib. I went in my room, and I just sat in it. Man.
Shout out James.
He kept coming in and out and bugging me, getting on my nerves. I'm like, bro, leave me alone. Let's see.
House at odds then. It was a house at odds then.
Man, Miami Heat. I ain't gonna lie, these last two like finals losses haven't really hurt me a little.
I know which lost. I'm gonna get Caitlin to talk about which lost because we remember that day.
It hurt me. Oh, when we lost to the Spurs in 14. That ain't it.
Yeah, bro, y'all lost like the Pacers. It was like game 6 or something. Yeah, bro, you in there.
Oh, when we lost to we didn't lose the series though. We
Yeah,
lost
but y'all
to
lost game
Paul
6.
George. Yeah, they forced game 7.
You was
scared,
sick.
bro. I was scared because I was like, man, we ain't never struggled in the East, bro.
And Caitlin was
Even
like,
with the Celtics, I was like, they good, but I was never worried.
oh, Caitlin, let me grab Caitlin.
I was like, man,
Caitlin.
Paul George, bro.
Come here. Caitlin a bully, this baby D. So Caitlin was like, bro, y'all got another game. Why are you crying? Caitlin was like, bro, you don't know what this means, bro.
You don't understand. Game 7
Bro, you remember it was a long time ago when the Heat lost that game to the Pacers and Cam went in his room crying.
Yes.
And he was like, bro, it's not that deep. Y'all got another game. And Cam was like losing his mind. Bro. That
He was acting like it was game 7.
It was game 6.
You don't understand. You don't understand anything.
LeBron in the game 7, prime peak.
Yeah, we got
LeBron in the
Bron.
game 7.
And I forgot we had D-Wade. Like, come on, D-Wade. You're going to win it for us. But anything happening in game 7, bro. I don't want to play no game 7 against Roy Hibbert and Paul George. Yeah, I guess that's up there. I thought, for me, losing that finals in 14 to the retirement home Spurs,
that one
hurt.
rough.
That one hurt. I was at my Uncle Stefan's house crying.
That's the one that blew it up.
I was hurt.
That's the one that blew it up.
And then LeBron left. I was delusional. I was like, bro, we just made the trip. He gonna stay. He went back to Cleveland.
I ain't care.
Favorite moment, either when we beat them in 12 to get Berlin's first chip, or when Jimmy was leaning over the stanchion in the bubble and willing us to win. I don't even care when we lost that series, but Jimmy was hooping.
What about that game when we was in Hawaii when Jimmy was hooping versus Boston?
Ooh.
When he hit that step back and he was like, "This is my." Jimmy was
Boston,
hooping.
Caleb Martin was hooping. And he was averaging like 25.
I like that one more.
I was like, what?
Jimmy was hooping.
But that really, I don't put that up there because that just made me mad because they just forgot how to play basketball against the Nuggets.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Jimmy was hooping though.
shout out Jimmy Butler, man.
I'll drop that clip.
You always gonna be a
I got
favorite.
drop a lot of
even
clips. I got drop a lot of clips.
Was that everything? No.
Jimmy was hooping.
Auburn, Miami,
You said Panthers.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't got no least favorite Red Sox moment. Anytime the Yankees win.
Every season is a worse White Sox moment.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
And
There's never been a good.
we just won it. Or
Michael Jordan
we
saying
won
he'll
a
play for the White Sox.
Shout out Frank Thomas, my favorite White Sox.
Mookie Betts, when he was hooping, he won a World Series for him. David Ortiz making Hall of Fame.
Shout out David Ortiz.
That's
Big Poppy was
that's a
dog.
favorite moment for me. Shout out to Big Poppy.
Big Poppy goes yard
That's really it. Yeah, that's all he needs is yard.
every time.
Yeah, I really enjoy watching that.
Shout out Randy Johnson, my favorite pitcher.
Didn't he like kill a bird?
I think he did.
He threw the ball so
He was
hard.
pitching, the
and
bird
flew,
came down,
and he
down.
hit it, and then all the feathers flew off the bird.
I don't know if that was Randy. I remember this highlight. I don't know who that was, but I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jazz Chisholm. I'm not a Yankees fan, but I like watching Jazz play.
I don't like him because he's a Yankee. I like his film. He was in Miami.
Yeah,
he was
he's
in
a-
Marlin.
So,
Now you're a Yankee.
he's a Yankee now. So.
Aaron Judge.
We have to hate you by us. Aaron Judge. Talk about somebody that can only go yard. If Aaron Judge doesn't hit a home run, he can't hit a baseball. It's crazy. You know that Cal Raleigh kid? He played for the Mariners.
Yes.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
He hitting homers left and right. This is my first time even hearing this dude. He got 33 homers before July started.
Yeah, as you can tell, we're casual baseball fans.
Yeah, we box score watchers. I ain't gonna lie.
If you don't hit home runs, I really.
Listen.
Baseball, I can't watch. I can watch college baseball
Yeah.
because they play hard. And the MLB, you either like that or you just. Yeah, we don't.
You here? You rock with
Oh, and then the Red Sox just traded our best player with Devers. We just traded Devers, but we traded him, and he went out there to San Francisco, and he's playing terrible. So I'm fine with it until he starts playing good.
Yeah, 'cause he got
Fine
blindsided.
with the trade. I mean,
Luka played bad when he first got traded.
yeah, but we knew he was still Luka. You can't go 0 for 13, or you can't go like no hits and 13 at bats.
Bro, stressing. Worst WNBA loss actually just happened a couple days ago. Can we help Asia, please? Asia had 29. Them other girls shot 7 for 43.
Request a trade. Request.
Miami got a.
We do not have a team. Right?
Is there a team in Florida at all?
Don't think so.
I think it's
They
what
talking
we're
about
expecting.
Cleveland and Detroit.
Go to Atlanta. Go to the
Toronto.
Dream.
Yeah.
No, the Dream bad too, ain't
They got Britain now. Dream straight.
they?
Dream straight,
Yeah, Ace Wilson and Brittany Griner.
Nah, gotta get
No,
Brittany, gotta
no,
get Brittany
no,
on the
gotta
team.
get- yeah.
She
You
messes
bring our
up.
team? Okay.
She messes up the space.
Get it going. Asia. You're a dream.
Alicia Gray in Asia though.
Yeah.
6.
Hey, bro, don't your girl still, was Jackie, don't you still play for the Aces?
She played back. Yeah, she played back.
Yeah. Help. Guys,
Well, Jackie
and
Hill-
your point guard,
Chelsea
she
Gray-
played terrible
She
too.
played
Listen,
back.
Y'all
all
heard
of them was
them
turning the ball
Everybody
over.
played bad.
It was a horrible game. It's a bad game.
Kayla
It's a
Clark
bad
didn't even
game.
play and they lost by
29.
20.
Yeah.
Shout out Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Shout out
Shout out
Kelsey
Kelsey Mitchell. Listen, you deserve your, whatever you get.
Lee Boston. Best player in the game.
Thank you for re-signing. Asia Boston. Aaliyah Boston.
I don't care how good the Fever played. Give my girl some help, please.
Oh,
MVP.
Sydney Colson coming back. She came back to play her team. She was playing lights out. Sydney Colson,
Who's my girl?
normally And the Aces, he was coming off the bench, way off the bench. But the Aces played a horrible game. Horrible game. Like they couldn't play no perimeter defense.
Skylar Diggins still hooping.
Hey,
She the game winner the other day.
Paige Becker, shout out. You hooping. You hooping.
She is hooping.
Hold on, let me check something before I give this shout out. Hold on, I gotta check
Yeah, we
something.
can't get too many shout outs to the wrong folks.
Uh,
Looks like it feels in that way.
Let's see here.
Paige has been hooping though.
How'd you play last?
Paige been hooping.
These levels. Paige, Caitlin Clark.
Okay, Angel Reese hasn't played a game since her last good game. Angel Reese, shout out to
Shout out Angel Reese.
24,
16, and 7. Shout out Angel Reese.
Shout out Angel Reese. We got
Wow, they gonna do my girl like that again.
Oh, them players hating though. They voted Caitlin Clark the 9th best guard in WNBA. 9?
Hold on.
I mean, we talked about it.
talked
She
about that.
probably should have been like 6th or 7th.
6 or 7, but yeah.
Fan vote, she's number 1.
That's fair.
Media vote, she's 3. But player vote, she's 9.
She's not the 3rd best guard in the WNBA.
Skylar Diggins 1.
Who said no? Who said no?
No.
But really, Skylar Diggins, Alicia Gray. That's it. Skylar Diggins, Alicia Gray. That's
The Grays, 2 Grays.
Who's Chelsea Gray? Chelsea Gray?
Chelsea
Gray's not better than Caitlin Clark.
Yes. As a point guard. We're talking about point guard.
The category is guard in general, not point guard. It's just guards.
She's still a better guard.
No, she's not.
She's a facilitator. See, you think about
Caitlin
Caitlin
Clark
Clark-
averages what? 9 assists?
No.
She does drop down. They just don't make the. Sorry, guys.
They don't make layups.
They don't make the layups.
Oh, wait a minute. What you
just
say?
don't-
Nobody makes layups.
Okay,
guys.
I don't want to say it
It's
now.
not just
I was
Angels.
just saying
Nobody
it
makes
now.
layups.
So everybody
Jeez.
missing layups now.
My
Hey,
God.
I was watching the World games, and Flau'jae Johnson, wide open layup, nobody around, missed the layup. She had to get her own rebound and put it back.
Flau'jae's not.
You know who does make the layups?
Paige.
Juju Watkins and Paige Becker. The next generation, man. They
Nah,
crack.
These
they
actual
layups.
hoopers.
Chuckers,
These actual hoopers.
Chuckers.
Chuckers.
Huh?
Man, you don't want me to say what I want to say.
Juju, listen.
You don't want me to say
I
what I want to say.
ain't gonna say. Juju,
I'm about to say,
the
what you mean? We love Juju. Now she a
No
chucker?
Juju hater here, but she's a high volume shooter. She is.
Man, the mother girls they never had 50 ever.
She's a high volume.
Maybe in
shooter.
high school.
You should have
Mother
made
girls
shots.
never had
If she'd made a layup, she'd made 75.
Who would you rather have taking the shots than Juju Watkins?
Hold on, Juju Watkins, no.
The
Now,
only player in the W I'm taking over Juju is Skylar Diggins.
oh yeah, I'm not doubting that. That's even injured. I'm about talking about the talent that's Juju now.
Come on, she a chucker, brother. Please.
Shout out Olivia Miles.
I got a chuck.
Shout out Olivia Miles. I told y'all about Olivia Miles. Y'all been watching?
Yeah. We're gonna see what she do at TCU.
I haven't been watching. Sorry.
We're gonna see what she do at TCU.
I definitely ain't watching TCU. Didn't they just have that girl who was
Hazel
weird?
Lee.
She just left
Yeah.
though. She didn't
The
get signed.
start the big.
Yeah.
Like 26 years old.
Yeah.
All them assault, man.
Yeah, she didn't have nobody drafted.
Ain't
her.
nobody drafting her. She won't get
She's
drafted.
on Indeed now.
Yeah. Looking for a job.
This is on Indeed.
Yeah, we don't do weirdos, bro. We don't rock with weirdos.
Listen. But listen, Angel Reese, you showing your love. Appreciate you guys.
Shout out to weirdos already. Yeah, I'm talking about weirdos.
Just Angel, just keep shooting.
Shout out to
Angel,
weirdos,
if you
man.
keep shooting 50%.
Listen,
I'm
Atlanta
getting
Dream. Listen, let's get
Alicia
shout
Gray.
out to
Shout out Alicia Gray.
Shout out
It's
Angel
great
Wilson.
right now. Valkyries, listen, the Valkyries up there.
Martin.
Shout out K.
K.
Martin.
Martin.
Shout out K.
Only
Martin.
K. Martin. K. Martin.
And the Asian girl.
Don't know her name.
I don't know her name. She be hooping too.
Yeah. So.
It's a lot of names we don't know.
Insert that tweet from the girl when Andre Iguodala said she was hooping. Put some respect. on her
Put some
name.
respect on my name. Then somebody said number 30 on the Warriors hooping right now. They said, thanks, bro. Like, bro, we just make problems. Everything got to go wrong.
Yeah.
Free agency.
Free agency.
Y'all letting
Listen.
everybody walk, bro.
Well, listen. What's going? Does anybody got any update on Dennis Schroeder and Sacramento Kings?
I think, bro.
I heard we're doing a sign and trade.
they're trying to conduct like a 17 trade.
Yeah, they're trying to.
So I don't know if y'all are a part of that or not.
We're trying to do a sign and trade. I didn't want to lose Dennis Schroeder. I think he performed in the playoffs and in the season for us once we got him. So I thought he was good. Tim Hardaway Jr. I ain't sad
Talk about a chucker.
or mad that he's gone. We got your boy from Miami,
Oh my God.
Duncan Robinson.
Mhm.
He's a chucker too.
No, he's not.
Who?
Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson not a chucker. Duncan Robinson might take.
What does he do?
I'm saying he don't shoot as much. Dang.
Chuckers are high volume shooters.
Duncan ain't no high volume.
All Duncan does is shoot open threes.
Like my thought of a chucker is
You know,
like,
he's not left open often.
Is he doing anything other than shooting the ball?
No, he ain't gonna play
That
no
isn't.
defense.
That's not what a
He don't play
chucker
no
is.
defense.
A
Okay.
chucker
It's
is
I'm
a
shooting every
high-volume
time I
shooter.
touch the ball.
All right. When I was in the playground, a chucker is someone who's just gonna get the ball and shoot. That's
It's a
all.
shoot.
Hey,
Now he gonna hit. He's gonna shoot. It don't
they
matter.
don't know about Duncan Bam pick and roll. They don't know about that.
No, I
y'all, see,
don't.
y'all don't have a Bam.
I mean, Duran's close.
Duran's close. Duran.
Don't be disrespectful.
Where the level.
Duran's gonna be our pick and roll guy. We just gotta work on
Is
him.
Bam a top 5 big?
Big's real thin.
AD,
Are we including Big? Who
AD,
we
Jokic,
including
right?
as big?
It's not North. I'm just naming.
Giannis. We
AD,
include
Jokic,
Giannis as a
Giannis.
big.
Giannis is a big.
AD, Jokic, Giannis,
Embiid.
Embiid.
I'm about to say don't play.
Embiid, yeah.
So Bam be right at 5? Maybe. Bam or Jaren Jackson?
Bam.
Ooh, is Jam Jackson big? Truly though.
He's a 4. He played 4 or 5.
He played 4. He played the 5, but he's solid 4. Same as Bam.
He's same size. He's same height as Bam.
Probably 6'9",
Probably a little bit taller.
Bam or Rudy?
Bam.
Rudy's a 3-time All-Star. I mean,
I
3-time.
don't even put Rudy
Defense
in
Player of
there.
the Year.
Rudy
he
can't
ain't
guard
even top
outside
10.
of that little square at the bottom of
He
it.
offensively,
Still 3-time.
daggone cancer on
And
offense.
you are like one of the main people who don't respect any of those depoys. So the fact that you're trying to use that as ammunition
Bam or Chet?
against Bam,
Bam or Chet? In the Big 2025.
you don't want to hear that answer.
In the Big
to that question.
2025.
You
Bam
don't
or
want to hear the
Chet?
answer to that.
I know what the answer is.
You don't want to hear the
I was
answer.
Bam or Chet. Now,
In the Big 2025.
You don't want to hear the answer to that question.
It's Bam. I just wanted to hear what you were going to say. I wanted to see how disrespectful you was going to get. That's what I wanted to hear.
It's not close.
Bam or Cat?
Now that's an argument.
That's close.
yeah.
That's an argument. As of right now,
Because the gap offensively between Cat and Bam is just about the same as the gap
defense.
defensively. So it's like,
Yeah.
what do
As
you
of right
prefer?
now, I'd probably say Cat.
Cat is just a cancer on defense, though. It's bad. Bam is not bad on offense.
Yeah.
Shoot the threes, Bam. Shoot
Shoot the threes, bro.
Just shoot them.
Put fries in the bag.
Just
Man,
shoot the
stay in your
threes.
lane. Stay in your lane. Don't
Just
let
He
him
can
get by
shoot.
you.
He can shoot him. That's the thing.
What he shoot like? He shoot close to 40 on like 2 attempts.
Yes, like last year, he through like
Two attempts.
through like the first 40 games of the season, he was shooting 40%, but it was on like 18 3-pointers. Just keep shooting, bro. Shoot the
Bro,
shot.
put fries in the bag.
We ain't got. Hey, we're rebuilding this year, bro. Shoot.
Do what you
need to
wanna
be
do.
ice on. Get the ball at the top of the key. 20-20 heads. I don't care what you do. Just shoot the shots.
Michael
Tyler
Beasley,
Hero.
is he done? I mean,
Malik
Malik
Beasley.
Beasley, is he done?
Well,
I don't think y'all should time him back.
somebody probably signed to a vet minimum.
I think we can sign for a bit now. Because we haven't replaced that spot yet.
But once you like, he's throwing games though.
Hmm.
Like he's betting on the
Yeah,
games.
yeah. He's definitely was.
So, but somebody else to sign up for a minimum and we can't?
We're trying to win. Don't do that. He's still throwing like he can throw games. He can easily go out there and tell everybody bet the under on myself, and he's just going out there chucking missing shots.
That's true. That's why he
It's easy to bet the under than over.
Well, I would say if we can get him on the low, resign him. And we'll come in, hey man, we'll build your reputation.
Now we get Malik
We'll
Monk.
build your reputation. Hey,
If we get Malik Monk, Malik Beasley, you can go to Alcatraz.
well, I thought Monk will replace Tim Hardaway. See, I thought Monk was going to replace Tim Hardaway.
Ivy gonna replace
I think
Hardaway
it's both.
in the starting lineup. Monk gonna replace Schroeder and.
Oh,
Jason
you want
Tatum.
Ivy starting up? You're the
No, I
big
don't. I
Ivy.
want Ivy off the team. What does Ivy do? What does he do? What's Ivy's ceiling? What's Ivy's ceiling?
Ceiling?
All-star replacement
Drew Holiday. He more of a Drew Holiday type of
like this year,
No. You said his ceiling.
like
Ceiling is career.
like Drew Holiday now.
About 2 years ago. Drew Holiday.
Bucks Drew Holiday.
Bucks Drew
Okay.
Holiday. Bucks Drew Holiday.
We can flip that though.
See what I'm saying?
How long does it take us to get there?
What?
To
Hopefully,
Bucks Drew
hopefully
Holiday.
when he's still young.
Ivy? I'm hoping he's why he's still young.
2-3 years.
Yeah.
Ivy, you got until the end of Asar's contract to turn into Bucks Drew Holiday.
No, I take that.
If not, you're gone.
I don't see him. See, I don't see his ceiling no much. no more past that.
If we got to choose
Hold on,
between,
but you agree with that though? Is that a reasonable ceiling
Yes.
for him? Okay, because I don't see him.
That's like all-star.
at
That's like
elite level.
all-star.
I don't see him at elite level. But we got. Sometimes you can't have too many elites.
Ivy, I'm letting you know now. If we got to choose between paying you and paying Asar, we're paying Asar.
Definitely,
every
definitely.
time.
True statement. True statement. Facts.
And you can go to Shanghai.
I can't
Facts.
go to Shanghai. You're gonna be in the league.
Detroit need to lock him in, lock Twin in for his brother try to recruit him.
Rockets ain't gonna give him up. Rockets ain't giving him
Y'all
up.
can extend him to next year, right?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
2027 offseason will be when his contract's over with.
Oh, so the offseason after the Heat win the championship?
I hope y'all win.
I do too. I'm telling you, we are about
Go
to
get Dan. Go get Bradley.
we're about to have the 2018 All-Star team.
I heard Bradley Beal requesting a trade.
They said everybody's gonna buy. Nobody wants that
They're
contract.
gonna
We
eat
probably
that
gonna have to buy him out.
Yeah.
contract up. And let him sign.
Well,
whatever he
that
wants.
owner been paying out money, so he'll
He's still
paying
paying Monty. He's still paying Monty Williams.
Yeah, still paying head coaches.
He paying head coaches.
Buy
We
him
still,
out.
we still paying Monty Williams too.
Yeah, I
He
don't know.
getting 2 checks.
I don't think y'all should fire him.
Yeah, but no, he didn't want to be there.
He didn't want
He
to be.
didn't want to be there.
Only
Only reason why he went is because they offered him a bag.
Yeah,
Who wants to
they
be
kept
in Detroit?
increasing the money.
Cade, I mean, you don't want.
He don't want to be in Detroit
You
either.
see this?
Yeah,
Cade.
exactly.
Well, you can tell the difference between a couple of players and a new head coach. Team going from 18 wins to 40 wins, 44 wins.
Shout out Big Staff, man.
So still looking 50 wins, 6 more wins, guys. 6 more wins.
Bigger
against
Staff. If you don't make the second round this next season, you're gone.
That's
no,
crazy.
No,
With how weak the East is this year, if you don't make the second round, he's gone.
That's a good point.
He's gone.
That's a good point.
Where's all?
I give you a pass because
matchups.
I give you a
It's all
pass
about
because you
matchups.
lost to the Knicks. You get a pass because you lost to the
Yeah.
Knicks first round. This first year, Cade, boom. Second year, Cade, we don't make it to the second round. Bigger Staff, you're gone. We're going to get
So who's number 2 seed? Who's number 1 seed in the East right now?
Cavs again.
Cavs again. Who's
Right.
number 2?
Knicks.
Okay. So who's number 3 then?
Philly or Orlando.
Or Orlando. So we're
Or
still
the
talking
Hawks.
about.
Or the Hawks.
Or the Hawks. So
Or
we-
y'all. It's a
So,
four-way. It's a
so we're still talking about we're going to be between the
3 through
5
6.
and the 6 seed.
Y'all will be 3 through 6. It'll be Pistons,
4
Philly.
5, 6.
It'll be Pistons, Philly,
I think Philly got 3
Orlando.
on lock.
So
And-
wouldn't that put a more
Atlanta.
difficult first round matchup?
Y'all can beat Philly first round.
Who may play Orlando?
No, they
Y'all can
can't.
beat Orlando first round.
They can't be Philly first round.
Yes, they can.
Jerry McCain, Tyrese Maxey, PG, and Embiid,
year one,
and the
Jared
Edge
McCain's
Cone.
first playoff, Edgecomb's first playoff, Paul George,
Who's notoriously been a playoff choker.
You can't
these past couple
assume
years.
that these guys are gonna be
Embiid,
bad.
you can assume James Harden's going to go in the playoffs and choke. You can. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't
You
assume.
know
I'm talking about the
Embiid
young guys.
is
You can't
gonna
assume that Tyrese Maxey's gonna play good.
Yeah.
Embiid is just gonna get. It's gonna be a bad 30.
Mm-hmm.
You can't assume that Jared McCain and the rookie are gonna play bad just because they're.
No, because we don't have no experience.
But that's not who you're betting on to win that series.
I can bet on Jared McCain.
I'm betting on Embiid and I'm betting on Paul George. And if I got to bet on those two, that's rough. That's rough.
I can't argue with that because as a Heat fan, that was my thought process for the last 5 years. You play Philly, okay, they gonna choke.
Mm-hmm.
In year 2 of Cade in the playoffs, go out there and average 30, bro. I thought you were going to average 30 in the Garden and you didn't. So now we got to make up for
Cade can win MVP this year.
it. If they're top,
has the
if
tools.
they're top 3 seed, absolutely.
He has the tools.
Yeah.
But now we don't have as much shooting on the
He
team.
gonna average 28, 7, and 5.
28, 75. How many turnovers?
That's the bad
One.
one. No.
Maybe
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
I don't
we
think-
win.
I don't think
Curry won unanimous MVP averaging 3.
It's Curry. You don't never use Curry as an example.
I'm just comparing turnovers. I'm talking about turnovers.
When you chuck
When
him
you're
half court,
hooping, it doesn't matter. How many
Well, the
turnovers.
difference is
28-75 on a top 3 seed, he'll be top 4.
So top 3 seed is how many
you
wins?
got to think like, no
60?
Tatum. No Tatum.
No, not in the East.
None of these.
Not in the East. Top 3 seed will probably be like
55?
50.
45 to 50 wins.
44, 44 was 6 seed, man.
Y'all was the 8 seed with what, like 38 wins?
Oh no, we had 37 wins. We were 10 seed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But we won into the
Yeah,
playoffs.
but
So
I
we
mean,
were
but
10 seed.
that was still.
Yeah, so we was 44 with the 6 seed, and we was competing with Milwaukee.
And y'all was like a game within each other.
Yeah, we lost a couple games with each other.
The Knicks were
So that
like,
was-
what,
Yeah, 6
or
and
4
3
games
was
ahead?
like what 2.5 games away this year.
4. I think it was 4. 4 or 5 or 6 was that close.
Yeah, it wasn't. It
Because
wasn't.
Indiana kind of stretched it out. I think they got like 5 games on us. Because I think Indiana was like 49. I don't think they had 50 wins. Because Boston, no, Cleveland had 60 wins.
Have we traded Andrew Wiggins yet?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Shams ain't said nothing about 2-3 days. Shams, you're a fraud. fraud.
Summer League. Summer League. Y'all excited about the Summer League?
Nikola Topic playing today.
Back to back. Oh, it starts today, don't it?
Yeah,
it
starting
starts
today.
Yeah, the Heat play today. Huh, we're going back to back.
Cooper's supposed to play today, don't
They're saying we're trying to.
Great White Hope.
They're saying we have interest in Beal and Dame. I will say I want Bradley Beal on our team, but I don't want him being on our team forcing us into the playoffs. I want to be a lottery pick.
That's Sharif Cooper dad.
Nah. I mean, I've seen this dude a few times.
Look at that knob.
He looks familiar.
Look at that knob, man.
He looks like somebody. I don't know who though.
He's like Yachty and Busta Rhymes put in.
Bro, we're still recording, bro. Talk sports.
you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's Sharif Cooper's dad. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll try to zoom in on that. Yeah, man. Nikola Topic hooping today.
Yeah. Hey, we getting Casper, Khalil Ware.
I was
Pick and rolls today.
watching Nikola Topic highlights when he was playing overseas before he busted his ACL. That brother can move fast, and I'm upset that he won't be able to move that fast again.
Yeah, his player comp was Dragic.
You know what I'm saying? Now he's Josh.
Which I don't need a Dragic, so.
You need a point guard off the bench.
But you don't need a Dragic. Dragic's a starter.
Yeah.
Peak.
Mid-level.
All-star. Heat legend.
Was he? Dragic was an all-star.
He sure was.
We just handing out all-stars to anybody. Sengun was an all-star last year.
Just hating. Sengun had a good season last year.
Stop, bro. Stop. I went over this in the group chat, bro. The only reason why Sengun was an all-star is because the Rockets was a 2 seed. And they just needed a
And
representative.
how did they get to 2 seed?
Because they locked everybody up.
Sengun was their best player.
Up until that point.
Reel it in.
Kasparis
Kasparis Yakachunas
Yakachunas.
play today.
What a name.
The Heat play today. So we're gonna see how the rookie Khalil Ware gained like 20 pounds.
Who's he working out with?
I don't know.
Send Chet over there.
He weighs last season he was 230. Weighs 246.
I like Khalil
now.
Ware. I really do like Khalil Ware.
I just need you to gain some weight, bro.
Send Chet
Your
over.
game is fine right now.
Chet
You
want
just
to
gotta be able
hoop,
to
bro.
guard.
Chet don't want to be a big. He want to hoop. Yeah, he working out with Kevin Durant too much, bro. Go work out with Giannis, man.
I mean, I think Giannis would want to play more like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, now that he's bigger already. Yeah, I need you to be a power forward. I don't need you to be a small forward.
Really, he's a center. He's 7 foot.
Exactly.
But yeah. Who? Let's see. We got. I think they're gonna play.
Shout out Cool Flag.
Nah,
Flag.
Jovic isn't playing no more. Summer League.
Ace
Finally,
Bailey.
he's
I want to see how Ace Bailey.
Don't the Jazz play today?
That's what I'm saying. I want to see how Ace Bailey play.
Yeah.
Bailey. Yeah. Does he want to play? Is he opted
Yeah.
into Summer League?
Yeah, he said he went to Jazz.
Oh, we're gonna play till 4:30. Who play today?
Oh, we play at 6. Jesus. Spurs, Heat, first. Who's going to Dylan Harper? Who's going to Dylan Harper?
I don't know, dude.
Does
Oh,
Cas-
for us?
Does Caspers go out there and outplay Dylan Harper first game? Off a rip? That'll really get y'all fans talking. That'll really get y'all fans talking.
It happens every year. Our rookies go in the Summer League, and our rookies always play good in Summer League. Usually because we draft older rookies. We draft guys that play a little bit of college ball.
Yeah.
But Casper is 19, and he played overseas. He played in the pros overseas.
Ooh, Sixers versus Jazz. That'd be tough.
So, but who we playing?
So
They're playing the Spurs.
who's that?
Oh, is Wimby gonna play?
Wimby's in year 3, brother. That brother's over there still being a monk.
Never mind.
Yeah. he
Oh,
was-
is Castle gonna play?
Castle, yeah.
Does Caspers go out there and outperform Dylan Harper? That's my question.
Y'all play at 4 o'clock, man.
I hope so.
Let's say 6.
Saturday the 5th, I got 6.
I hope so.
Is this last year's?
We
Yeah.
play 6.
We are hoping for a Casper Shakachunas Summer League legacy game. I just need Khalil Ware to not get bullied in the paint and to catch the ball. That was his two things last year. He didn't catch the ball on all these passes he began.
The 76ers and
And-
the Jazz play tonight.
I want to see some great pick and roll action
Spurs
from
play.
our two latest draft picks. Oh, and I want to see how the center from Michigan does. I want to see
I want to see
him
how
get in
the
with
foreign
Casper
dude,
a little bit.
the dude that came out the Raptors, get drafted.
Oh, the dude from China?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rich Paul. Rich
Yeah.
Paul, man. Where did he go? Well, he went to the Nets, didn't he? Wasn't that one of their picks?
No, Portland. Okay.
Portland? Why did they draft it? Didn't they just draft Donovan Clancy? Something like that?
Yeah, but then they traded. Hey,
They still have Rob Williams.
they might trade Rob Williams. Rob Williams don't play for them.
Wave him. He hasn't played in 3 seasons. But yeah, we're hoping he do well today. That's all I got.
Hoping Thunder. I just need Nikola Topic and AJ Mitchell to play good. Thomas Sorbers isn't playing.
Why is he not playing? Yeah, never gets hurt.
Keep that on each other players. So yeah, looking forward to Nikola Topic. Hopefully he's still moving a little fast. AJ Mitchell, just go hoop, bro. Cause either if Nikola Topic ain't ready, that backup point guard job is yours. So
He's his first game back from an ACL tear, dude. He's not gonna be ready.
I'm saying about time he start.
Let's see. Who else plays today?
Jazz and Sixers.
The,
I don't think McCain.
Bro, I could have sworn the first game is always like the first pick versus the second pick.
Cause
I don't even know where you see
Lonzo.
some of this
No,
shit.
Lonzo might have played the Sixers. I think it was Lonzo versus Fultz. I think Lonzo in some league was a movie playing a big ball.
Let's see here. Cool flag.
Yeah, Triple B's is the big baller brand. Not
Cool
the
flag
big
gonna play
beautiful
till the
bill.
10th, man. God.
Yeah, bring back big baller brand. Trump trying to talk about the big beautiful bill, man. Big baller brand. Triple B's on the man, leveled up, Super Saiyan.
Hey, read that, guys. Know who we voted for. Hey, come on, old man out now.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. And they waited till now to be like, oh, this is who we voted for to be in office. Yes! This man told y'all everything he was gonna do. And now y'all mad because he doing it.
Hey, just read the bill, guys. We're not gonna get too much into that.
Yeah, just read the
Hey,
do research for yourself.
Research for
please.
yourself.
Shout out Trump
Read
for
it.
being honest.
Shout out Trump. Shout out Trump.
Shout out Trump for being honest.
Listen. Shout out. Listen.
Oh, man.
What-
Man, talking
Read
about-
for yourself,
Yeah.
guys. This is not the platform for that, but we just want to
We
make
talk
sure.
sports here.
We talk sports. But all I say is make sure you read it so you'll know what all is happening with that thing. Don't just take the clickbaits. So, guys, as wrapping it up, wrap up. What's the inspiring word that you can share?
I have nothing.
Inspiring word. It's gonna go into the ball. Hold on.
You know what the ball is.
Yeah, got a notepad. I think that's some inspirational stuff on here.
You got some nuggets you can bring you for the brain.
Yeah. Little niggas go.
Hey, man. A lot of people say, is the glass half full or half empty? But at the end of the day, you got a glass. Whatever that means. that was off the dome. That was off the that was off the dome. But at least you got a glass.
Oh, okay. So, my little nugget of gold or whatever is that God is willing to meet you wherever you are. But when He meets you, you gotta walk with Him. You can't just stand there and make Him stand there with you. You gotta keep going where He going. One thing I'm reading y'all my Bible study notes from a few weeks ago. It was about when Jesus came and met Peter and all the disciples. He went to them where they was at, and they blindly walked with Jesus. They left their jobs. They was fishermen. They dropped their nets there and went with Him. So whatever you're doing, when you have your encounter with Jesus, go with Him. Drop your net and blindly put your faith in Him, and you're gonna be all right.
The great Martin Luther King once said, if I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. So don't always beat yourself up because you can't do the great things. You can do the small things in a great way and it'll still make a difference.
And we're doing to do the fullest.
Yeah. Snap.
Snaps. All right, guys, I'm going to read from you from Philippians 4, chapter 4, verse 8. And this is something that really kept me and keeps me, and I shared it with someone earlier. And I just believe it's something that can really, really motivate you and keep you. Philippians 4 and 8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. As oftentimes we hear about bad news and bad things, this word is just talking about, hey, if you can think about something positive, if you can hold to something positive, stay on to those things and keep your mind focused on that one. Oftentimes we go to jobs where we feel like we're not appreciated. We at home where we feel like there's turmoil. We go into relationships and it's strife. Well, the Bible says if you can find one good thing, focus on that one good thing. Keep your mind focused on that good thing, and he'll give you peace. Because the next verse says, those things which ye both learned and received and heard and see in me do, the God of praise will be with you. So if you think on those good things, God's saying, listen, yes, we can talk about all the bad. We can talk about all the turmoil, all the things that trouble us. But God said, man, if you focus on that good thing, he said he'll be with you. Man, isn't that awesome? That's the good thing I want to share with you guys. Knowing that, hey, listen, if you hold to that good thing, hold that thing that's positive, that thing that's just, that one thing, don't have to be a whole bunch, but hold to that one thing that's virtuous and that's true, then God's going to be with you. So I encourage you guys, thank you for sharing with us. We love to have time with you guys. That you ran through our rambling and our chatter. But hey, comment, share, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Help us get some money. That's it for this episode. Training camp, NFL training camp starts few weeks. So that's more stuff we can get in, talk about. Cause in this NFL, it's kind of dead period. Oh, Ramsey trade.
Next episode.
Next episode.
We'll save it. So yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning in and peace.